Overall, Alice experienced many adverse events that contributed to her death, specifically outlining adverse events relating to Alice's level of consciousness. July 29th, experienced hallucinations, nausea, and malaise. Mary, her daughter, finds out that Alice was prescribed and had been taking Flexeril, a muscle relaxant which has adverse events of psychosis for geriatric patients. This was recommended by both the hospital doctor and continued by rehab. July 30th, hallucinations continue with psychosis, no appetite or thirst. August 3rd, she went to the hospital, severely altered mental state, severe dehydration, incontinence, and MRSA.
On August 6th, she goes back to rehab and is severely disorganized. On August 9th, psychosis escalates during the evening and she is tested for a UTI. On August 11th, paranoia and psychosis continue. A severe UTI is found, she is severely dehydrated, and MRSA is also detected. On August 13th, Mary was told that Alice has a psychiatric illness and should be discharged to a psych facility. The antipsychotic Haldol is prescribed. Mary refuses to transfer. On August 18th, a UB geriatrician assesses Alice and determines she is not delusional and should be taken off all adverse medications. On August 29th, Alice unfortunately dies from sepsis.
Hello. Hi, Alice. I'm Amanda. This is Rebecca.
Hi, how are you?
We're your nurses for today. Can we have your name and date of birth?
I don't. Yeah. Oh, your name and date of birth. Tell the nurses.
Tomorrow's my birthday. Okay, I'm just gonna check your wristband, okay?
She's been acting like this all day, and I think she's hallucinating too. She said she saw a dog in the corner of the room earlier.
Okay, well, we have the right patients.
Yeah, I'm pretty concerned.
So what we're gonna do, Alice, is we're gonna do a little assessment, okay? So we're gonna look at your speech, your eye contact, your mood, your cognition. You can tell us more about those hallucinations you've been having, if you're having any suicidal or homicidal thoughts, your behavior, and your judgment. We're just gonna make sure you're okay, all right?
Sounds good. They're just gonna check you out, make sure you're doing okay.
So Alice, do you know where you are right now?
No.
Do you know what year it is?
2019, right?
And do you know who the president is?
Barack Obama?
So you're in the hospital, okay? And you're right, it is 2019. The president is Donald Trump.
You know that, Mom. Donald Trump is the president. I'm really concerned about her mental state.
Okay. Okay, Alice, we're gonna do a little assessment now, okay? So I want you to follow the tip of my pen light, okay? The best you can.
You guys hear that?
Can you tell us more about what you're hearing?
You don't hear it?
Tell me what you're hearing, Mom.
They're talking to me.
Who's talking to you?
You don't hear it?
I don't hear it, but it must be very scary for you to hear that.
I don't know. You can't hear them?
No. I think we might need to call the doctor.
Yeah, I agree. Hello, Dr. Boyle. I have Alice in room 220, floor 8, and I just did a mini mental status exam, and I think you need to come and check her out.
Okay, I'm just reviewing the chart right now, and I'll be right there and we can discuss it.
Okay, so I checked and did an alert and orientation test, and she was alert and oriented ×1. She couldn't really answer simple questions. She got the year, but wouldn't get the president. Or other things like that. And then I asked her to follow my pen light, and she was just hallucinating, looking up at the ceiling and hearing voices.
Okay, I did see in her chart that she's on Flexeril, and I know that that could be a side effect, so let's go in and assess her, and then we can take a look at might be her meds or something going on there.
Okay.
In summary, this is what should have occurred to prevent these adverse effects. On July 29th, when Mary notices Alice is hallucinating, the nurse caring for Alice should have done a full head-to-toe assessment focusing on her neurological status, as well as a medication history with their recommendations to the doctor.
So this is the fishbone for our group. Our problem is that Alice did not have a correct level of consciousness assessment, and all the things leading up were things like the materials such as Flexeril and Haldol. The people were Alice, her daughter, and all the physicians and nurses. The environment was the hospital itself, lack of sleep and overstimulation. The methods were a lack of protocol or an assessment, and the measurements was that the level of consciousness assessment was poorly done, which led to her death.